How ironic for a game called Amnesia to start out with the lines "Don't forget." That's a shame. I thought I was able to get the helmet on there. My game is having some really weird lag issues that get worse and worse. Like today in Machine Room I was about to set my record, but then I had a 7-second freeze frame. So I hope that shit's gone now. It's a shame. I just had a really nice run that got killed in Morgue. Like I set such a fluid record for storage. Man, it was good. Like everything went fluently. Like both of the times I was boosting out of bounds and super fluent. Both the times I was boosting back inbounds with super fluent. Unlike this though. Yeah, I did not expect to win any time there. That was pretty good. Pretty fucking smooth. Whatever floats your boat, or your body in midair. I don't care for closing that door anymore. I'm like good enough at this now. I was really afraid I was gonna jinx it there. But oh well. It worked out fine in the end. I had another one of those startles where I thought I missed the door. But it all worked out good. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Luckily, in the time that I'm racing, I had a very bad backhaul one segment, so no biggie there. Come on, grab me some luck. There we go. Not the best I've ever been at that. It's always very inconsistent where you have to look in order to clip. It really depends on how much falling damage you have taken. So what your exact speed is too. I have some frame rate issues with this game. And not only does it affect like the way the game looks, but it also affects that like how do I put this? Okay, so the game looks to be running about 35 to 40 frames per second right now. In OBS it looks different, like the video that you're watching right now, it looks different, but while playing the frame rate is very inconsistent and a lot lower than it says it is. So during runs I have FPS counter off because well, not because it's against the rules, because you know you would be able to tell anyway if my face cam over that corner, but more because it's distracting to me. So but like when I practice I can turn it on very easy and see that my game claims to be running at about what would it be, between 100 and 140 frames per second, but it looks so much lower in real life. So like my game registers to be playing at over 100 frames per second, but when I like but in game it looks much lower, right? But when you know what, I'll continue the story later because I have to concentrate right now. It's so fucking dark here. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. But the point is that not every frame is registered on my screen. Not every frame that the game has is registered on my screen. So when I try to click an object or an item in a frame that isn't registered, it just doesn't work. It doesn't open the door. It doesn't pick up the object. Like sometimes I have to click on an object 4 times before it actually picks up the thing that I'm trying to pick up. I'm really getting consistently better at this segment. You know, some people tend to make every story they tell, you know, they'll say like to turn a long story short, and they'll tell a short story, but I do the opposite. I tell a long ass fucking story. That was slower? Oh, whatever. Point in case. machining room is always full of random mag spikes, but I'm used to that by now. Huh. I managed to throw one of the cold wheels on there. It happened in my last run as well. And it was one of those things that contributed to me almost getting my record here, until I had that massive fucking 7-second long lag spike. I don't know that if I'll get my record, that'll register as a record, because I used to forget to do a lot of segment skips here, so I'll be like forgetting to do a time cut, time slice, whatever you want to call it, in backhaul 4, and then just realize halfway into machine room and then skip it. Don't you ever just wish you could play this game again for the first time? I really would wish that Frictional Games were to release another Amnesia title. Like something that takes place in World War I, that would be cool. Why does it just randomly release a rock every time the fucking flashback ends? Not even every time, like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Damn, you got close. Eat chair, bitch. Yeesh. Oh, he was very close. Oh man, I recently had a run attempt where he didn't take the first swing at me when I run by him, so he was very close onto my ass. So when I took a chair and turned around to throw it at him, he just fucking clawed his way through it, and it scared the shit out of me. But then somehow he just quit chasing me there. Should have saved that clip. I just realized I forgot to mute the TV again for the past half hour straight. Please don't be at low health. Okay, no, it's still fine. Ah. Nope. Man, this point. It's like, why bother? It doesn't even save time anymore. But it does take a lot of health away. Yet I'm still not at lowest health though, so that's still aight. I'm quite content with that. Now if I just don't fuck up morgue, then everything might just work out well. Grabby. It sometimes really bothers me how much lower the sensitivity is when you grab something from inventory. It makes it like a lot slower, but although I really don't want to fuck up here because that's how my previous run got killed. I think it's faster just drop dead. Oh well. I'll still try to complete this run. Please just respawn me in front of the door. Oh, it did. Awesome. Oh, please just be generous here. There we go. Okay, now that wasn't too bad. Hell, now that I think of it, I could have just continued my previous run that I let die in morgue. No, actually I couldn't because I hit exit and tried to do the entire thing again in morgue. But then I triggered a flashback and then I was like, okay, you know what, that's it. This run is over. This shit makes me nervous. It's always when you least expect it, you suddenly boost through. Holy shit, that was lucky. Okay, so that wasn't too bad for sewers. I mean, it's just kind of tough to race the time that I'm racing on right now because that was a record for sewers. Because everything went super swimmingly. kinda sucks to be a minute behind right now, but I can make back some time in transit. Please? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look in the yes hole. That was nasty. Fine, whatever. Still have more laudanum than I usually do anyway.
Yeah.
8 minutes and 8 seconds behind, man. That's just a dick move. Man, this frame rate really isn't helping my run in any way. Damn, stack the fuck up. Is that jump scare actually bad for your sanity? Because if not, I don't know why I always bother like avoiding it. I was kind of afraid to boost over, which you could see was about to happen, but I managed to save it. Fuck. I'm not gonna restart over this. I've never had this happen to me before. This just hurts to watch. Just let me die, man. At least when you jump into the canal thing, it just takes a second for you to be reset to the door. Hey, you know what? I actually saved time there like that. I'll take it. Now this one here can be a bit fucky sometimes too. fuck's sake, I never boosted off of it like that. Almost happened again. What the fuck? 3 times in a row? Okay, that wasn't the best, but if I just do transap properly, I might win back a lot of time. And then if I just don't fuck up chancel 2, I might actually beat this record. Then again, there's still Inner Sanctum, and Inner Sanctum does not like me at all. Still have to finish transap within a minute in order to be back on schedule. It's gonna be a tough one. So what happened in the run that I'm racing right now is that I tried to jump down in the same manner as I just did there, but then I just suddenly got fucking hyper boosted off of the map. And I was disappointed, but I decided just like, just power through, do the thing. And it all worked out in the end, until I managed to fuck up the recording of it all. It's still saved about 1 minute and 10 seconds here. But I do refuse to believe that that's a record. I haven't done this segment, or that clip at least, that fluently in ages. Would you look at that, I'm actually starting to complete a run. For the first time in ages. Well, at least since I've been able to record one. My buttocks is uncomfortable. Cancel. Oh. There we go, I guess. That was fucked up. I almost stopped the timing thing. This is somehow faster to spiral than livesplit fuck up. Color me surprised. Well, this ain't gonna be a sub 30. But even if I deduct all my fuck ups from this run, it still wouldn't have been a sub 30. So I really wonder where I can shave off some more time. See, I figured it out. And it had to be a record, of course it is. Managed to shave off 28 seconds there. Now this is just a tough part. Because I practiced this and I did it so fucking consistently that I didn't even have to close the door behind me anymore. But now, for some reason... Oh. I got very lucky there. Managed to shave off a full minute there. "32 and 11 minutes, just directly gonna check if I was recording." Oh fuck yes, I was. Oh, nice. All those days of practice and attempts, nothing for nothing. Okay, so if there's any experts out there watching this, like, what do I need to do to get this sub 30? Because even if I deduct like the time I fucked up Morgue, Cistern 2 and Sewers, it's like a minute and a half, so I'm still like above 30. I don't know. I should just do I should just learn the gap jump in choir, I do believe. And there should be a couple other things. Please, if you have any advice, give it to me, because I really want to get that sub 30. But thank you, see you later, and bye.